Testing. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Daily Nerd Live Friday edition. How y'all doing? The start of the weekend. Apologies for the pre-intro. Yeah, you might not have heard any music there. Don't know why. I'll get to the bottom of that for this Sunday. Mind you, though, as always, I'm going to say hi to everyone. So for those that are watching on the replay, fast forward like 10, 15 minutes. You'll get to the main topic then. In the meantime, hey up, everyone. How you all doing? We've got Nick Wilson in the chat. Hey up, mate. Thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Saying, hey all, watching ice hockey, so watching later. Not a problem. Enjoy the ice hockey, abso-freaking-lutely. Who else have we got? We've got the Sarge! Hey up, Sergeant! Sergeant George Harrison herself saying hi, tribe. Hey up, lass. Thank you, as ever, for your wonderful, 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 kind support over the last 9 months as a leader. Really, really appreciate your face. But, yeah, guys, how are we all doing today? Oh, my goodness. Today's been a little bit of a whirlwind for me, but got here eventually. Apologies that it was a little bit late. Usually I start at 7, had to start a little bit later. Life gets in the way. What can you say, right, guys? But oh my goodness, General Scott coming in with 5 leaderships gifted to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of our general. Guys, we've already started on 5 new leaders for today's stream. Who is gonna respond, okay, and be like, this ain't how you start a gifting war. This is how you start a gifting war. Guys, we're only 5 more away from double figures of 10 leaders for today's stream. Who's going to help us get there? We'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. Also as well, Lisa Boo, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership for a whopping 19 months. That is insane, lass. Thank you so, so much. Saying much love, Steph, and everyone always here to support the tribe. Yes! Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And oh my goodness, I've just seen this from Stephen. This is funny. If you're saying this as a joke, as in Ravik won't give you protection, dude, snaps for the joke. I'm loving this joke right now. Everyone that is coming into today's live stream, I will be starting the main topic shortly. I just like saying hi to everyone, and then, you know, we kick into the main topic, which is, yes, this is a little bit dumb. Meghan Markle on a UK U-turn after the fake NYPD letter situation. And I say fake because, yeah, who the frick knows with these two, right? But yeah, Stephen, I am absolutely loving that comment. I think it's absolutely funny as hell. So, yeah, perfect, brilliant. And then, sorry, my mind just kind of had a little bit of a mind fart then. Ignore. King Bob, though, is in the house. Hey up, King Bob, gifting 1 leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say a big hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of King Bob. And you know that only means one thing. Thanks to King Bob, the gifting wars have begun. So thank you so much to King Bob for officially kicking off the gifting wars. You freaking rock. But guess what? General Scott is like, dude, I see you one, and I'll match you one. Woo! Oh my goodness, General Scott coming in, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say A up to our newest leaders, courtesy of King Bob and General Scott. That takes us to 7 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're only 3 more leaders away from double figures and getting to a whopping 10 new leaders. Who's going to help us get there? And just as a little side note, we did have the leader-only stream last weekend. And oh my goodness, I got you guys to call in. First time ever, you guys got to call in and we got to chat all things Megsy and Hazza. We went in. Oh my goodness, it was so much fun. So if you do not want to miss the next leader-only stream for March, guys, get in on it and join today. Joan DeWolf, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership for the last 2 months. That's awesome. Saying hi from Naples, Florida. Well, A up from Yorkshire, UK. How's it going? How's it going? All right. With that being said, Tammy's saying A up as well. Loving it. With that being said, let's kick into today's main topic for the live stream. As ever, anyone that sends super chat stickers comes into today's gifting walls. I will get to you as and when I can during me going through the main topic of the live stream. So keep that support coming. Definitely helps me and this channel. With that being said, yeah, let's kick into this because there's a lot of a to-do with this whole letter situation from the NYPD that was used in Prince Hazza's court case that he lost this week, where he is not getting the UK security that he wants paid for by us, UK taxpayer. And I'm like, hell yeah! You're not a working royal. You're not doing anything for the UK economy, opinion conspiracy theory, whatever. You're not doing anything for the UK, opinion conspiracy theory, whatever, other than freaking trash us. So do you know what? You want us taxpayers to pay for your freaking security? Get bent. Anywho, there's this letter from the city of New York, the NYPD, that was used in this court case, and it is causing a lot of uproar. So, Meghan's Mole, my lovely friend Meghan's Mole, if you're not subscribed to her on YouTube, get it done now. You're living under a rock, really, at this point. Says, would anyone be surprised by fake documents produced by Harry and Meghan to get what they want? Now, gotta be careful here. Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever on this. Doria submitted forged documents when her father mysteriously died, and even though he left the house 50-50 to Doria and the brother, guess who submitted forged documents to get 100% ownership? Harry is learning from the best. Cell Block 6 Doria. Now, this, she was reposting Royally Sage's tweet here. And yes, I'm still calling it Twitter and still calling them tweets. Screw you, Elon Musk. And saying the Royal Grift again doing amazing work. Make sure you subscribe to the Royal Grift as well. Looks right now as though the letter could have been tampered with. So you see here the original letter and the letter on the right, and you see that there are differences, like the address and the office and everything is here, but in this letter it's up here. Then you have Dear Chief Superintendent, and here you say has Dear Deputy, some shells and all this lot. The footer is different. Paragraphs are different. So, there seems to be some discrepancies, let's say, with the letter that Hazza used in the court case. Now, let me be extremely clear on this in terms of my stance with this letter, okay? There is no evidence whatsoever that I can find that is conclusive to be able to say for definite that the letter that Hazza used was fake. Okay? I've not seen that evidence. So I cannot conclusively say, that letter's fake. Okay? What I can say, what I do feel about it, is it looks highly suspicious. Okay? And in all honesty, just a question, is this the letter that Harry actually put into the court? I'm not even too sure on that, okay? I'll be completely 100% honest with all of that. But if it is, it's looking highly, highly, highly suspect, right? And even more so when, it was only a couple of days ago after this whole letter fiasco was released into the public that, the NYPD sources are saying, look, there are no suspects and there's not going to be any charges because this letter alluded to the fact that there were 2 suspects that there was sufficient evidence for them to be charged. But, NYPD sources are saying, no. Telling the Post that the case has been thoroughly probed by both the force and the Manhattan DA and no charges are likely to be filed. And while the probe found reckless, unacceptable behaviour by paparazzi, Harry and Meghan's security contributed to the conditions by not adhering to an NYPD proposed stop, police sources said. So it was of their own making as well with Hazza and Megxie. They made the situation worse. They didn't make it any better whatsoever, saying their reluctance to go to the planned stop with paparazzi was a contributing factor. Harry has been insistent someone be arrested. That requires evidence which we don't have at this time. Referencing how the NYPD and Royals conferred during that incident about a planned destination where cops could control the traffic flow. So even if there was something going on with this whole chase situation, right? Well, Hazza and Megxie didn't do any favours themselves. This is what the NYPD is saying. And the NYPD are saying that contrary to that letter being submitted to the court, actually, there's not enough evidence to charge or arrest anyone whatsoever, right? So, yeah, this whole letter situation is highly suspect. And I even said in my previous video about this whole situation that this letter was submitted on the final day of the hearing of Hazza's case. You would think a smoking gun like that, a letter that, has so much evidence, right? You'd submit that pretty much straight away. Why would you leave it until the last day of the hearing? It makes zero sense to me whatsoever, right? I've always been told, by friends of mine who are lawyers that, when you present your case, you go in strong. Strongest evidence. You hit 'em hard, you go for it, right? Why was this letter only produced and submitted on the final day of the hearing? It makes zero sense whatsoever. And especially with the NYPD sources turning around and saying that this letter that Hazza got a hold of was sent in error. Well, that raises even more questions. And I did mention in my previous video about this particular letter that at the time of the NYPD fake car chase situation, that, the NYPD said at that time, let alone today, that, there was no evidence of arrest, no evidence of car chases, no evidence that any laws were broken, this, that, and the other. And they still are maintaining that stance to today. So what the hell is this letter all about, right? You then had the mayor that turned around and said, dude, there's no chase. The freaking taxi driver saying, dude, there's no chase. The paparazzi back grid. Megxie's favourite paparazzi on speed dial, right? Even turning around and saying, dudes, what freaking car chase, right? So this letter is highly, highly, highly suspicious, right? And so where is all of this coming from? And we're going to get to this U-turn, right? So, of course, I think it's obvious, right, that Hazza and Megxie do have an inflated idea of their own importance, and this is behind their clear obsession when it comes to safety and security. I think that, if they get the same level of security, let's say, as Prince William and Princess Catherine, that they think then that they're on the same level as them. I don't think so. Royal expert and author Tom Quinn has exclusively told The Mirror that Hazza and Megxie have this obsession around security because they have an inflated idea of their own importance, saying it's certainly true that they're more likely than the average person to be at risk, but in their own minds they feel they are the most important couple in the world and therefore almost certain to be harmed in some way. Throughout his life, Hazza has assumed, like all members of the royal family, that he's special, and he assumes everyone agrees with him. When he ceased to be a working royal, the sense of being special did not go away. It's almost as if he doesn't really believe that ceasing to be a working royal makes any difference. In his own mind, he's still a senior royal and therefore deserving of taxpayer support when it comes to security. And that is just sheer entitlement, really, at that point. And to me, I turn around and say, Screw you. You're not a working royal anymore. Why should we, the taxpayer, be freaking funding for yours and Meg's security when you're here? We already go so far to say, right, 28 days before you come, submit an application to Ravik, and then we'll consider the security and you'll either get it or not. That's more than enough as far as I'm concerned. But oh, no. He has this level of entitlement. And we all know the end goal as far as we're concerned. If he does get this, then he could essentially get back his international protected person status, which then means that potentially his security for him and Megsy are paid for all around the world, including America. So Americans, if you think you guys should not care about this case, oh no, care a shiz ton, because if he wins his appeal, because he's saying he's appealing it now, and the courts have a freaking insane attack in their heads and they rule in favour of him and he gets back his fully taxpayer-funded security for the UK, if he then is able to also get back, as a result of that, his IPP status, Americans, through your taxes, you might be paying for his security and Meg's security in America. So yeah, this you guys definitely need to care about. Now, referring to the latest battle in court with the Home Office, with the UK government in regards to this security, Tom the Royal Expert also said that he cannot get out of them due to an obsession with defeating a world that is always, in his view, out to get him. He's always seen himself as a victim, and it's very hard to shake that off. Every defeat in court simply makes him redouble his efforts to prove that he's right and everyone else is wrong. Now, in this whole court document that we went through, it mentioned that Hazza and Megsy planned to bring the children to the UK, but they were prevented. Oh, before we get on to that, though, a little bit of support. Lynn Strope, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying hit that like button and join. I was able to talk to Stef live on a member stream, and I feel just as special as Megsy thinks she is. LOL. Well, Lynn, it was lovely to meet you on the member-only stream. I hope more members are able to join in the next stream, and you get to call in again, and we get to chat. It's going to be so much fun. And guys, as we're halfway through the story at the moment, for those that haven't done so already, feels like something just fell then. Felt like something just fell in the background. Never mind. We carry on. Oh yeah, it was. It was underneath though. Never mind, don't worry about it. Okay, for those that haven't used the like button, it's the easiest way for me to get an instant kind of gauge on what you guys are thinking at the moment. Do you think the NYPD letter that was used in the court case was fake or not? If you think it was faked, can you hit that like button straight away? Again, it just gives me a little bit of a quick indication of where your guys' heads are at in this sense. So yeah, if you think the NYPD letter was fake, the one that was used in Hazza's latest court battle to get the UK security, hit that like button right now. Again, it's the quickest and easiest way to find out where your guys' heads are at with it. So let me know with that. In the meantime, Kit H, thank you so much for gifting 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Kit H. You absolute legend, you. Really, really appreciate your face. My goodness, that takes us to a whopping 12 new leaders for today's stream so far. Guys, we're only 3 more leaders away from a whopping 15 new leaders for today's stream. So who is going to take up that sword and shield just like Kit H and jump in today's gifting wars and help us get to 15 new leaders for today's stream? Guys, we may soon find out. In the meantime, let's go back to this. So, in the documents, it mentioned that Hazza and Megsy had planned to bring Archie and Lilibet to the UK, but they were prevented. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole situation of whether they're real or not. Not going to go there. But taking this, let's just say, on face value, guys, all right? Apparently, they wanted to bring Archie and Lilibet to the UK, but they were prevented by a lack of security measures. Excuse me, let me just lubricate my throat one moment. Okay. And we're back. Now, court documents have revealed that Megxie and Hazza plan to return to the UK with the children in September 2022, but didn't feel that they could do so. Oh, wow. Now, at the time, Archie was 3, Lilibet was 15 months old, but the decisions made by Ravik, which coordinates the security for Hazza and Megxie and all royalty and whatnot, apparently prevented them from bringing the children on the trip, which was initially planned for Hazza and Megxie to visit several charities close to their hearts. Aww. But instead, what happened? Hazza and Megxie made the trip without Lilibet and Archie, made the appearance of the One Young World Summit in Manchester, then the Well Child Awards in London, while they're in the country, of course. At that point, Queen Elizabeth II sadly passed away, and so they extended their trip to attend the state funeral. Now, the document reads as the following. The Home Office had been notified on 3rd of August that the claimant and his wife and children would be visiting the UK between the 2nd and the 11th of September 2022. On 10th of August 2022, Ravik met to decide what protective security, if any, should be provided. A letter outlining the decision was sent to the private secretary to the Sovereign, since the request for protective security had come through the royal household. The letter of the 12th of August was from the chair of Ravik to Sir Edward Young. Doesn't tell us what it explained, though. But in response to the decision, Hazza and Megxie argued it wasn't safe for them to bring their children along on the trip and instead travelled to the UK without Archie and Lilibet. Their team wrote to say that the proposed security arrangements for the September visit were not lawful and that it was plainly inadequate. Now, this is the thing, right? They're talking about the September trip, right? Where they want to come back to the UK with Archie and Lilibet. And they're turning around and they're saying, oh, we couldn't take Archie and Lilibet because the UK government wouldn't provide us adequate security for us all. Oh, wow. Okay, so how about June of 2022? Now, this is at Mr. Mrs. Henry Wales, one of my favourite Twitter accounts to follow, HRH Princess Chelsea. And yeah, when you go through paragraphs 121 and 122, as you know, at Mr. Mrs. Henry Wales has put here, you can see where's the 2nd of June 2022 visit information? You know? And they claim that the Queen met the child, Lilibet, on the 2nd of June 2022. So they can be all like, oh, well, you know, it was so dangerous to visit the UK with the children in September 2022 because, you know, the security was just less than adequate. Okay, well, what about June 2022? A couple of months prior, they were more than happy, guys, to visit the UK then. And not once Mr. and Mrs. Henry Wales has got it on the nail here. Not once did they mention the June 2022 visit. I wonder, right? I wonder. Interesting, right? So thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Henry Wales on Twitter for that one, because guess what? Oh, what a freaking U-turn indeed. An absolute U-turn. Megxie apparently now is set to join Hazza on the next UK visit, but with restrictions in place. Now, what is this mega U-turn? Well, royal expert Jenny Bond. Now, Jenny Bond, for those that don't know, she is an epic royal correspondent, commentator, expert. She's been at it now for decades, guys. She knows what she's on about here. She thinks Megxie will accompany Harry despite restrictions on who she would be allowed to talk to. Now, before we go any further, a few more thank yous. Wendy Marino, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying great breakdown as always. Stef, thank you so much. Maria Smith, welcome to the leadership. Everyone say, hey up to Maria for spanking that join button herself. Freaking epic and awesome lass you are. Thank you so much. I hope to see you on the next leader only stream for March, and hopefully you'll call in as well. Denise coming in. Hey up, Denise. How's it going, lass? Gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lot out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, Maria Smith, but also the one courtesy of Denise through today's gifting wars. You are freaking amazing. Also, as well, my goodness, Denise is like, not only am I going to gift one, I'm going to gift another leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, Maria, and courtesy of Denise, you epic lass, you. Shaz as well, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying, if they're so worried, stop telling us what they plan to do. Easy as that, me thinks. I know, right? And Pook's Mama, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying they think it's safe in the US, so many guns, but not in England, where normal people can't have guns. I know, right? It's bonkers, guys. It's absolutely bonkers. But let's go back to this massive U-turn, okay, of Megxie and Hazza after the, quote, fake NYPD letter, right? Because the fake NYPD letter is like, well, you know, after that horrendous car chase in New York last year, yeah, they need increased security. They're not safe. They're not safe. It looks like Megxie's coming back to UK with the children. So, speaking to New Magazine, as reported in the Mirror, Jenny Bond explains they would be confined, I think, to meetings with Charles and perhaps Eugenie and Beatrice. The rest of the family would have to think hard about the implications of meeting Hazza and Megxie. Absolutely, because we've always said, right, if you're ever going to meet Hazza and Megxie, you freaking bat them down and you scan them for freaking recording devices, all right? Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, yeah? But she goes on to say that, you know, the senior royals would have to consider their loyalty to Prince William and Princess Kate before agreeing to see the Montecito-based duo if they visited the UK, as the issue of trust would be on the agenda. And this is true as far as I'm concerned, because I have reported on this channel that, you know, the Hollywood A-listers and stars over in California, they are distancing themselves, as per the reports, away from Hazza and Megxie. Why? Because they want to be on the good side of Prince William and Princess Catherine, because when they go over to the UK and, you know, they have their film premieres, they want Prince William and Princess Catherine to be there at the film premiere because it gives more press, more eyeballs, more attention to their film, right? The likelihood is they're not going to get Prince William and Princess Catherine at their film premieres, etc., if they're still buddies with Hazza and Megxie. So we've already reported on this channel, you know, the reports coming through that the Hollywood A-listers, they are distancing themselves from Hazza and Megxie because their loyalty is more with Prince William and Princess Catherine from, let's say, a business kind of perspective, which makes sense. I get that. But yes, also makes sense that, you know, senior royals and any royal member of the royal family would still distance themselves from Hazza and Megxie out of loyalty to Prince William and Princess Catherine. The same kind of scenario, right? This is where the kicker is. Jenny Bond also says Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet could also meet with the royal family over the next few months, and possibly with their cousins, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, because again, there are reports coming through that with this Invictus UK event coming up this year, that Hazza is going to be there with Megxie and the two children, right? But oh, wait a minute. I thought, based on the court papers, that it was so dangerous for Megxie and the children to come over to the UK in September 2022 because there wasn't adequate security in place. But hang on a minute. A couple of years later, it's okay now, even though nothing has changed in terms of their security situation whatsoever. The decision still stands. They're not getting the full security that they want. But now, all of a sudden, Megxie's called to come over to the UK with the children. This is shady as hell. Shady as hell. I don't know where that came from, but I just went with it. So enjoy that little moment there. But you see where I'm coming from? This is a major U-turn after the whole fake NYPD letter situation. This is insane, guys. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm gauging a little bit of where your guys' heads at the moment. But for those that haven't done so already, use the like button as your vote. It's the easiest way for me to quickly gauge your opinions and where you guys' heads at the moment with the following. Do you think the NYPD letter is a fake? If you do, can you just press that like button right now? Again, it gives me the easiest and quickest way to gauge your opinion on that. If you think if you think the NYPD letter is fake, can you just hit that like button now so I can get a little bit of a gauge, a little bit of an idea of where your head's at with all of that? But yeah, guys, just to kind of recap on it all. So yeah, I mean, this letter, if it is real, okay, and if it was submitted by Hazard to the court, does look highly suspect, courtesy of @Sage1411, who shared the Royal Grift and their work into comparing these letters. It doesn't look good, let's put it that way, guys, especially when the NYPD, following, publication of the existence of this letter and what it said, is still saying, look, even though the letter said that there's 2 suspects that we've got sufficient evidence to charge, yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong, and wrong. And apparently the letter was sent in error, right? We know that this whole push for security is behind their obsession with safety because of their own inflated idea of their own importance, their ego. We also know that from the court documents, Hazard tried to argue, we planned to bring the children to the UK in September 2022, but we were prevented because the UK government are mean and nasty and won't give us the security that we want. Yeah, okay. Even though, thanks to Twitter account @Mr. and Mrs. Henry Wales, HRH Princess Chelsea turned around and saw, well, hang on a minute. Yeah, you mentioned the September 2022 visit, but you didn't mention the June 2022 visit where, you brought the kids. So what happened there, right, guys? And yeah, it seems like there's a major U-turn on the horizon when it comes to Megsy and Hazard, because even though it's so dangerous to visit the UK, it looks like this year they're going to be Hazard, Megsy and the children. That's the report that's coming through. So even though, oh my goodness, it's so dangerous to visit the UK because they're not having the adequate protection and security in place, even now, okay, because the whole situation still stands. Nothing has changed with the UK security situation, even after the fake NYPD letter, right? Yeah, big, massive U-turn. Looks like Megsy and Hazard are, coming to the UK. Before I finish and get onto the live portion of the stream, Crystal R, thank you so much for spanking that join button. Everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, Crystal. It's as if I've never streamed before. Oh, my goodness. T as in Tina, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. And oh, my goodness, it's the Jackie Fine Arts moment. And T as in Tina's the first one on this stream to find my favourite super chat sticker, the Ginger Doggy Fighting Hearts moment. Why? Well, let me explain. It's a ginger doggy. There's hearts coming from the tail. When you lift the tail from a doggy, what's directly underneath? It's the doggy's butthole. Therefore, this is a Ginger Doggy Fighting Hearts moment. You will never be able to unsee it for the rest of your life. You are very welcome. So T as in Tina, yay! Love it. And oh my goodness, see, T is like, I see you, T as in Tina. I know how to make our Stef smile. Yes! Another Ginger Doggy Fighting Hearts moment. Woo, woo, woo! Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. You know the sugars are watching. You know they hate it when you support us Megxiteers. So thank you so much. Keep the support coming through for all of us. Sue Smith, myself, Megan's Mole, Jesus over on the Royal Rogue. All of us. Yeah, even Taz Oh my goodness. How could I forget Taz? Oh my goodness, my lovely friend Taz. Yes, support us all. You know how it works, guys. With that being said, everyone that's watching live, stay exactly where you are. But everyone watching on the replay, hey up, thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe. Help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there, and hopefully cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also, as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about this fake NYPD letter and this massive U-turn, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And hey up, live chat, how's it going? Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my god, Lulu's mum, I've just seen this. You just don't want to back Stef. She's coming back to you. I just saw that comment and I just had to highlight it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so guys, same rules apply. Those that send a super chat sticker, your comments are guaranteed to be read out. Everyone else, I'll just pick and choose what jumps out to me, but your comments are not guaranteed to be read, so please do bear that in mind. I'm going to be streaming for another 20 minutes-ish, so yeah. Just to give you an idea on that. Oh my goodness, King Bob in the house. Hey up, King Bob. Thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks and the Ginger Doggy Pie Nice moment. Yes. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. Also, as well, if I just refresh, my goodness, wow, we have just hit over 90,800 alternates in the community. We are at 90,805. Guys, we are just, my goodness, 195 new alternates away from hitting 91k. My goodness, we are really rocketing to 100,000 and getting that silver play button. So for those that are watching right now, I can see here that there's over 900 of you watching. If you haven't done so already, please can you just hit that subscribe button? I'm giving you pretty much every single day apart from Saturday Megsy and Hazard news and commentary, things that obviously you guys will like, if I do say so myself. So yeah, if you don't mind, I would love it if we can hit 91,000 subscribers in this stream right now. Oh my goodness. And then we're just then 9,000 away from 100k. This is like a dream. It's insane. So thank you so much for everyone's support so far. You guys are freaking amazing. Oh my goodness. GM Lovely, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying just 31 likes away from a monkey. Smash the likes. Well, guys, you guys smashed it. I can see here, based on where the likes were to where they are now, the general feel is that yes, this NYPD letter is fake. Your opinion, conspiracy theory, or whatever, right? But guess what? That means one thing. We're over 500 likes. We've achieved a monkey. So get your monkey shoes. Get your monkey dancing shoes on. Because we've just achieved a monkey. So thank you so much for everyone that used the like button as the vote. It's given me a quick indication of where you guys' heads at. Please, you can still vote. If you haven't done so already, do hit the like button if you do think that the NYPD letter is fake. If you think it's fake, hit that like button. Again, it's the quickest and fastest way for me to gauge your opinion on this. So do let me know. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Let's have a gander. Let's see. Martina Singh says, Hazard and Megsy aim to return to the UK because they want to swizzle the Frogmore cottage from the king. Ain't gonna happen. They could try it, but I got a funny feeling it's just not gonna happen for some reason. Just got a funny feeling. Dawn says, has been complained about giving 28 days notice before he comes to the UK. Yeah, he can complain all he wants, but in the judgment, it does say that before Hazard left, he was given like a detailed kind of description of how the new security arrangements were going to be after he left the royal family, which also included, you got to apply 28 days before you come to the UK for Ravik to decide whether they're going to give you the security you want or not. So he knew. He's just complaining after the fact. It's like buyer's remorse, I think, in that regard. So there we go. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, General Scott! I salute the General. Hey up, General. Thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks and the Ginger Doggy Fatty Nuts moment. Yay! Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Gina! Oh, Gina! Badass Gina! Subscribe today! Thank you. Who else has subscribed today? Let me know in the chat. Have you subscribed today during this stream? Let me know. I want to see who are the new alternates in the community. Let me know. Gail Andres, thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar bucks. And again, the Ginger Doggy Fighting Arts moment. Yes. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. One of our head mods, Project Metal Music, I want to see a Christopher Boozy have a major meltdown on Twitter. I do too, right? I mean, think about it. He kind of knows of my existence because I'm the one in the middle, as he likes to call me, apparently. And, yeah, the one in the middle dared to go to Montecito, right? I didn't break any laws, but I dared to go to Montecito. Just think about it. I get 100,000 on this channel, and our community, we reach that. And then I get the silver play button. I can only imagine him turning around and saying, how dare YouTube reward a hate channel? Dude, if he did that, I would monetize that moron and just report on his absolute freak out meltdown on Twitter about me if it did happen. He'd just fall into the trap as far as I'm concerned. So I'll keep it 100. I'll be honest. I don't care. It is what it is, right? Maureen says, you'll get to 100k very soon and hopefully experience a Christopher Boozy meltdown about it very soon. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Let's have a gander. Yes, whoever's asking, I'm from Yorkshire. Some people think that I'm from Scotland. I've had a couple of people be like, no, you've got a Scottish accent. Like Rakita Law, Nick Rakita. Is it? I'm really bad with pronunciations, but yeah, Nick Rakita. He's like, dude, you got a Scottish accent. I'm like, no, it's Yorkshire. He's pretty adamant I'm Scottish. Oh, I've got a Scottish accent. No. But a lot of you guys think I've got a Scottish accent. I don't know how, I don't know why, but there we go. Looking, oh my goodness, wow, yeah. So the likes have really jumped up. There's a lot more of you that do believe that this NYPD letter is faked. Guys, if you've not used the like button already, please do so as your vote. Let me know if you think that NYPD letter, if you think it's fake. If you do, hit that like button. Again, it's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge your opinion on this, to figure out if you guys think it's fake or not. But a lot of you guys definitely do think it is right now. So, yeah, let's see how many more of you think it is or not. If you don't hit the like button, then to me, you don't think it's fake in that respect. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Let's have a gander. Oh, Asif is in the house. Hey up, Asif. How's it going, mate? Thank you so much for the £1.99 sugar bucks and the ginger doggy. Oh, and he's smiling. He's like, he's just smiling. It's so cute. Thank you so much. What else are you guys saying? Let's have a gander. Oh, okay. So Ramsden Croft said, subscribed a couple of weeks ago after seeing you on Popcorn Planet. Ooh, okay. Right, interesting. Subscribed a couple of weeks ago after seeing you on Popcorn Planet. Wow. Well, you stuck around, so thank you so much for that. Lulu's mum says, we need a marathon to get her to 100k. This is so worth it. Yes, I have actually been considering that. Like, I don't know, a 6-hour marathon for 100k. Because the one thing I would really love is by the 21st of April, that's our 3-year anniversary. Our community will be 3 years old on the 21st of April. It's a push, I know, but I would love to get us to 100K by then so we can celebrate our 3-year birthday and reaching 100K. That would be amazing, guys. So as I've said before, and I've not actually said this for a while, get your brother, your sister, your mum, your dad, your dog, your cat, your giraffe, your elephant, the whole freaking zoo to subscribe to our alternate tribe and help us get to 100K. Hopefully we can do it by our 3-year birthday. That would be insanely amazing, guys. Denise, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar buck, saying, Steph, you have until March the 19th. Oh, it's sooner. Okay. To reach 100K. That's my birthday. That would be the best present. It would, wouldn't it? Well, the power is in your guys' hands. Let's put it that way, guys. Catherine Hennessy Hunt. Anyone says backgrid, you definitely have my attention. A backgrid pap was on Ideo Beige, interviewed saying it was Harry and Meghan's security team that were driving recklessly and blocking off streets. Hazza and Megsy had 4 security guards and backgrid 2 following. Well, that does track what the NYPD source was saying, turning around and saying, look, it was actually Hazza's and Megsy's kind of doing in a way because they weren't following the rules themselves. So, yeah, it kind of feels that way, guys. It does. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Why is that happening? Oh, there we go. There we go. Just getting that up. Okay. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Victoria Mature says, and apologies if I've completely butchered your last name there. Again, I'm really crap at pronunciation sometimes, saying, is Megsy trying to overshadow the return of the Princess of Wales by coming to the UK at the same time that she returns to royal life? And I've seen that theory a lot. Potentially, right? Potentially. We know that Princess Catherine is going to be out until after April, after Easter. That was what was said initially. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, right, guys? Could she be trying to overshadow the return? I won't put it past her. What do you guys think? Do you guys believe that? Do you think so? Let me know in the chat. Just give me one moment. Okay. We'll see. Sergeant saying it was great to meet you, Steph, last weekend. It was an honour to meet you, lass. Oh my goodness, being able to finally put a name to a face as well. Hope to see you in the next leader only stream for this month. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. Speaking of leaders, we're on 16 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're just 4 more away from a big 20 new leaders for today's stream. Who's going to get us there? Who's either going to take up that sword and shield and jump into today's gifting wars or spank that join button? Guys, we may soon find out. We may soon find out. Let's see how many more of you have been spanking the subscribe button. We're at 90,805. Oh my goodness, we just jumped up to 90,825. Guys, we are just 175. Yeah, I can do maths. 175 new alternates away from 91K. Guys, if you've not hit that subscribe button, please do so right now. Help us get one step closer to 100K. That would be absolutely amazing. In the meantime, let's see what else is going on. Oh my goodness, Hobson's Choice coming in with the $2 sugar bucks and the Ginger Doggy Fighting Hearts moment. Yes! Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. Val Eaton says, Neil Sean called the NYPD and there were no charges against anyone. Harry wouldn't produce his phone so they could look for a crime. Yeah, I know, right? It's... yeah. It's, yeah, he should be producing that phone as far as I'm concerned. If he is adamant that someone should be freaking arrested, then, all right, produce all the evidence. He had a phone he was filming. He should produce that as well. But nah. One rule for one rule for another, maybe it sounds like. I'm just saying. We'll see. Project Man Music says, yes, Stef. Do a 6-hour subathon of gaming, etc. Ooh, yeah. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Vicky and Willow, thank you so much for the £3 sugar box. And oh my goodness, fist bump from Mr. Greenblob. Yeah, boy. Fist bump. Booyah. Yes, I love it. Thank you. So much for that. Let's see. Valley and says the two yo-yos lied to influence Hazard's case. Somehow a letter appeared. And this is what I said in my video earlier on this week. This letter appeared on the final day of the hearing for his court case against the government to try and get this full security reinstated, right? On the last day, I'm sorry, that is highly suspect. It really is, as far as I'm concerned. You have a letter like that, you submit it as soon as possible, as far as I'm concerned. That's one of your strongest pieces of evidence. You should be submitting that right at the beginning. You start strong, you hit strong, and you go. All of a sudden, the final day, that letter's submitted. To me, that is fishy as hell. It really is. What else are you guys saying? Yeah, a lot of you guys are saying yes. I see that. In terms of if she's returning to overshadow Princess Catherine's return. Yeah, Project Metal Music saying, I wouldn't be surprised that Methan will do something like that just to try to put Princess Catherine's nose out of joint. Yeah. Right? It's highly suspect. It really is. I definitely agree with that. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Jackie Swan says there's nowhere. It's nowhere. It's as if I haven't streamed ever. What the hell is going on with my gob today, right? There is no way Meghan could ever overshadow our lovely Catherine. I would agree with that. And Wendy Marino coming in and being like, I know how to do a gifting war. Booyah! One leadership gifted to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Wendy. Guys, that takes us to 17 new leaders for today's stream. I'm only going to be streaming for another couple of minutes. Guys, get in on this. We are 3 more away from 20 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to either spank that join button or jump into today's gifting war? Just like our Wendy here. Guys, we may soon find out. And all you new leaders from today's stream, remember there will be a leader-only stream for March. And you guys get to call in. And we get to speak and we get to discuss all things Hazard and Megsy, your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever. And we go in. So yes, if you do not want to miss out on that, all you new leaders, make sure you keep your eyes peeled for the leader-only stream for March. And non-leaders, hey, consider joining today and you don't miss out. There we go. What else you guys saying? Let's have a gander at you all. Maureen Ingleston says, what is sugar bucks? Okay, so the sugars, as we all know, are the sycophantic fans of freaking Hazard and Megsy, right? So I'm just taking the piss out of them, really. Instead of just calling them, super chats, I just call them sugar bucks. Because we all know that the sugars hate it when you guys support us in the Mexitia community, right? And so, you know what? I'm just taking the piss out of them and be like, sugar bucks! They hate that. They hate it. So, yeah, that's only why. I'm just taking the piss out of them. I'm not scared of them, so there we go. I just monetized those morons, to be fair, like I did last year when they tried to come for me. Monetized the hell out of them. Thanks, my Vivienne Westwood jewelry, morons. I'm talking to the sugars there, by the way, so there you go. Just to kind of clarify all of that. Again, I'm totally honest. It is what it is. It is what it is. What else are you guys saying? Let's have a gander. Elizabeth Cloutman says, I swear, Megsy's and Hazard's credibility dies a little further with every public statement they make, even in legal. Yep. Really is, right, guys? And oh my goodness, one show coming in. Hey up, one show. I've seen your messages. I will get back to you. Gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of the One Show. Make sure you support him over on the Ravens Flock, his YouTube channel, guys. You want to know everything about wrestling? Of course you do. Get your sends over to the Ravens Flock. And KLG Armstrongs be like, I'm a badass. I'm going to spank the join button, me sen. Woo! Spanking that join button in style. Everyone say, hey up to KLG Armstrongs as well, our newest leader to the tribe. Guys, we are now just one more away from 20. The big 20 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is either going to be a badass and spank the join button themselves, just like KLG Armstrong, or jump into today's gifting war like the One Show and gift war away a leadership to one of you lucky lot out there to make it to 20 new leaders for today's stream. We're so close now before we end today's stream, so guys, we may soon find out. What else you guys saying? Let's have a gander before we finish for today. Oh my goodness, tears in Tina. Oh, thank you so much for the $10 sugar bucks. Oh my goodness, thank you. And you still see some of the gifts that you got me for my birthday last year. They're always going to be in the background. I love them. Thank you so much, honey. Sending some sugar bucks to support your channel and ruin a sugar's day. Yes, if you want to ruin a sugar's day, send some sugar bucks my way. Dude, yes. I've got it. If you want to ruin a sugar's day, send some sugar bucks my way. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. I am so proud of that little jig that I've just just thought of there. Inspired, of course, by Tears in Tina. Oh my goodness. Yes, if you want to ruin a sugar's day, send some sugar bucks my way. Guys, I love that. Tears and Tina, thank you so much for the inspo. I feel like a proper little MC right now. If you want to ruin a sugar's day, send some sugar bucks my way. That was so sad and pathetic, I know, but I'm quite proud of myself right now. I really am. And yes, the sugars are morons. I don't care. I'm going to call them out. Sugars, you morons. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. We've just got a flurry of gifting war moments in. General Scott, salute in the general, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of our general who heard the call and took us to 20 new leaders for today's stream. Oh my goodness, General, we salute you. Thank you so much. But you know what? Tears and Tina was like, dude, not only are we going to ruin a sugar bucks day, not only are we going to ruin a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way, I'm also going to gift war. Woo! That kind of made sense in my own head. I'm just going to leave it there. But yes, thank you to T as in Tina, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Tears in Tina and our own General Scott. Oh my goodness, Denise is like General Scott, Tears in Tina. I see you all. I can gift war with the best of them. Booyah! Another leadership gifted to some of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of General Scott, Tears in Tina, and now Denise herself. Oh my goodness, that is insane. Thank you so much. Wow. Michelle Haken was like, you know what? I'm not going to be waiting to be gifted. Oh, no. I'm going to take control in my own hands and I'm going to spank that join button me sen. Woo! Extra special A up to Michelle Haken right now because Michelle spanked the join button themselves. That is freaking awesome, Michelle. Snaps to you. Thank you so much for joining. I hope to see all you new leaders from today's stream in the March leader only stream where you guys will be able to call in and we'll get to literally talk on stream everything about the gruesome twosome Hazard and Megsy. We're going to have some fun. We're going to go in. The February one, we started with you guys calling in, and it was so much fun. And so, yeah, we're going to continue with that. So I hope to see you all there. CT, thank you so much for the $1 sugar bucks. Yes. Want to ruin a sugar's day? Send some sugar bucks my way. I'm getting used to that, Jake. I love it. Might put it on a t-shirt, actually. I'm quite proud of that one. I really, really am. Victoria says, I hope that Meg's plastic face melts. Oh, that's a little bit. It's a nice thought, though. Michelle Haken, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar bucks. And it's Miss Purple. I say hiya. Hey up, how's it going? Oh my goodness, how is it going indeed? And it's your first super sticker as well, so thank you so much for choosing me in this community. Sending your first ever super sticker, Michelle. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much. Hearts in the chat for Michelle right now. That's her first super sticker. That is freaking awesome. Thank you so much. And choosing this channel, this community to do it, like, yeah, that definitely needs celebrating. So hearts in the chat right now for Michelle. It's her first super sticker. It's got to be celebrated, guys. It's got to be celebrated. Wendy says, Stef with the jigs. I know, right? Want to ruin a sugar's day? Send some sugar bucks my way. I am so on it right now. So on it. I feel really hyper right now. I'm really happy. It's been a good day, guys. It's been a really good day. Oh, I see the hearts in the chat. Yes. Hearts in the chat for Michelle right now. Absolutely amazing. For first ever super chat sticker on a stream ever. And she chose our community to do it. That is so cool. There you go. King Bob's got it. No, want to ruin a sugar's day? Send some sugar bucks Stef's way. Ruin, not make. Ruin. There you go. Want to ruin a sugar's day? Send some sugar bucks my way. There you go. I love it. Oh my goodness. KLG Armstrongs. Not only are they the newest leader for the leadership, but my goodness, heard it. It was like, do you know what? I want to ruin a sugar's day, so I will send some sugar bucks Stef's way. I love it. Thank you so much for the £5 sugar bucks. And it's, oh my goodness, Miss Purple Lass being like, bossing it right now. Proper bossing it. Actually, as I'm doing this, I'm reminding myself of my gym exploits so far. Going really well. Okay, I've gained a little bit of weight. Okay, but it's coming off again. And the training's going really well. And I'm doing my reps and my weightlifting and everything. And I'm not stopping now halfway through my reps. I'm just going. I'm just going. It's amazing. I'm increasing my weights, which is brilliant, off my own steam. Not that my personal trainer's doing it. No. I'm telling my personal trainer, increase it. And I'm getting increased. I'm running faster on the treadmill and I'm doing that myself, increasing the speed. And not like my personal trainer's increasing it. No, I'm increasing it myself. I'm pushing myself and I'm loving it right now. I'm really enjoying my personal trainer journey at the moment. And yeah, I actually said to my personal trainer, right, I want more definition. I don't want to be a full-on bodybuilder, just a little bit. And so, yeah, I've got a new diet in place that I'm definitely sticking to now. A new diet in place, everything I am enjoying so far. So, yeah, new goal, biking more. And, yeah, I'm going to be doing another bike ride tomorrow. So, yeah, getting more healthier, active, fitter, lose the freaking weight. Get more definition in my arms and my legs as well and my torso. It's all happening. It's all happening. I'm so freaking excited. Let's see what else you guys are saying. There you go. Project Metal Music. Want to ruin a sugar's day? Send some sugar bucks Stef's way. Booyah! Love it. Red Squirrel says the sugars are running about like mad in the woodwork. You know that, and we all know that the sugars are lurking. Hi, morons, and I don't give a shiz. Let them lurk. Absolutely Fine by me. Stephen Magnus, thank you so much for the £5 sugar bucks again. Want to ruin a sugar's day? Send some sugar bucks my way. Saying, Steph, we have it all wrong. We need Ravik to protect us from being close to Megsy and Hazza. Imagine expecting Catherine and getting Megsy. I know, right? Ravik is doing an amazing job of protecting us. So, yes, Ravik, continue. Project Melmuse says, Steph, it's called Athletic Build. That's it. That's the Charlie. That's what I want. Right, with that being said, guys, I'm going to finish it for today's stream. We've been going on now for an hour. Thank you so much to everyone that tuned in to today's stream. As of me literally looking at this right now, over 7,300 of you. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much to all the new leaders, for those that joined and for those that took part in today's gifting war. We got a whopping 23 new leaders for today's stream. I hope to see you all in the March leader-only stream. We're going to have so much fun. Thank you so much for everyone that spanked the like button and used your vote to let me know if you think the NYPD letter is fake or not. As I'm looking right now, 937 of you have spanked that like button. Thank you so much for that. Thank you to everyone that sent some sugar bucks my way to ruin a sugar's day. I'm so into that little jig right now. It's unreal. You guys are freaking amazing. Thank you so much to everyone that's, I suppose, here till the last moment. 616 of you, as I can see right now. And oh my goodness, thank you to everyone that subscribed to join our alternate tribe. We made it over 90,800 during this stream. We're now at 90,834 new alternates in the community. You guys are freaking amazing. We are so much closer to 100,000. It's untrue. We are now just 66 alternates away from 91k. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all the support. You guys are freaking awesome. With that being said, just to remind you, tomorrow there's not going to be any Daily Nerds. There's not going to be any live streams. I will see you next on Sunday, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern, for the Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition, where we get to discuss even more of the gruesome twosome themselves, Hazza and Megsy. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all. If you haven't done so already, on your way out, make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe. Help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there and cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter, hopefully. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatevers. And until the next time, you guys, laters.